All right, folks. Thanks for checking out the video. I want to talk today about the interview conducted by Bret Baier of Kamala Harris on Fox News today, October 16th, 2024. Now, this interview had been announced several days ago and was highly anticipated. It's very interesting now that we're starting to see Kamala Harris, when the polls are not looking so much in her favor, is now starting to get out and do more interviews when her campaign had employed the 2020 Joe Biden basement strategy up until very recently. So I'm going to play a couple clips here and then we'll talk a little bit about it.
Guns and human beings. And Donald Trump, but let me just finish.
Six Democrats voted against that bill.
Learned about that bill and told them to kill it because he preferred to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. And in this election, this is rightly a discussion that the American people want to have. And what they want are solutions, and they want a president of the United States who's not playing political games with the issue.
I hear you.
But actually is focused on fixing
Six Democrats voted against that bill. It would have allowed 1.8 million illegal immigrants into the country a year. A lot of conservatives had a problem with it.
Guns and
Okay. All right. So, very interesting here. This is one of the biggest weak points for Kamala Harris and Democrats in general, especially in 2024, is immigration. Poll after poll shows Donald Trump is leading by a very wide margin when people are asked who do they trust to better handle immigration, particularly illegal immigration. Now, unless you've been living under a rock the last 4 years, this has been a complete disaster, and it was completely avoidable. You know, it's interesting that anytime Kamala Harris or any Democrat is asked about this, they make some vague reference to supposedly Donald Trump, who's not an elected official, killing some bill that they said was going to secure the border when they inherited a secure border, right? They don't talk about the fact that dozens and dozens of executive orders were canceled the minute Joe Biden was sworn into office that were implemented under Donald Trump that at least had the border secure for his time in office, at least relative to how it is now. But they don't want to talk about that, right? They say, oh, well, unless you pass this bill, which was going to give amnesty to illegal aliens, well, you're not really that serious about securing the border. Never mind their actions. So, and another one here from the great Kamala Harris.
frankly exhausted of Bret.
More than
People
70% of people tell the country is on the wrong track. They say the country is on the wrong track. If it's on the wrong track, that track follows 3.5 years of you being vice president and President Biden being president. That is what they're saying, 79% of them. Why are they saying that? If you're turning the page, you've been in office for 3.5 years.
And Donald Trump has been running for office.
But you've been the person holding the office.
Come on.
Madam
You
Vice
and I
President.
both know what I'm talking about. You and I both know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that over the last decade,
But you're
people
the
have
lever of
become,
power.
but listen, over the last decade, it is clear to me, and certainly the Republicans who are on stage with me, frankly, exhausted of Bret.
Okay. All right. I don't know what the hell she was talking about there. And obviously neither did Bret Baier, where he says, look, you've been in office the last 3.5 years. Almost 80% of people, when asked, say the country's on the wrong track. Well, what do you have to say about that? Oh, well, Donald Trump's been running for president. Okay, what the hell is that supposed to mean? He's not in office. He hasn't been in office in almost 4 years. And pretty much everything, every aspect of society has gone to hell. What do you have to say for it? She doesn't have anything to say for it. She just does a lot of talking, but the words don't mean anything. The words don't mean anything. And it's very interesting here. I've seen comments from a number of leftists, and man, these people will spin anything. These are the same people that told you until the day he dropped out that Joe Biden was fit as a fiddle and was ready to serve. These are the same people who said he did good in the debate against Trump. I mean, these people will spin anything. There's people saying that Kamala Harris did great and she destroyed Bret Baier, and that's just cope. That's all it is. This woman is a mess. It's almost hard to believe that she was actually a prosecutor. She can't think on her feet. She can't speak extemporaneously. She can't answer a simple question. She's just terrible. She's just terrible. So, in any case, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.